Oh, this is a lighthearted video. Joseph Zepi, I love this guy. Oh, I love this guy. We haven't seen a video by him for a while. He's doing all right. All right, Blockbuster in a nutshell. Chad, how many of you went to into a video or DVD rental store? I did. Me. It wasn't necessarily a Blockbuster, but it was so fun, dude. Yeah.
This video is brought to you by our channel partner,
Yeah.
More about
Gamer
them
subs.
and
I like
games.
those.
So we all know the scarily common experience of sitting down in front of the TV, opening up one of the many various streaming platforms, and searching for a film to watch. Scrolling
don't
through
know what the
thousands
fuck
of
to
digital
do.
movie covers as you decide, unsure of what you're in the mood for. And if you're in a group, forget about it. Supposed movie night just turned into a movie browsing night, as you ultimately end
You
up
guys want to watch this? Nah, I already seen it.
having more fun just looking for a movie
I'm one of those people that's okay with rewatching something.
to watch, and then decide to sack it off and do something else. Well,
True.
recently, I've been feeling a little bit nostalgic, and it made me think back to what things were like before streaming services. Okay, not that far. So in the early to mid-2000s, there was a little store called Blockbuster Video. Now, the general premise of Blockbuster was that it was a video rental store, which, as the name suggests, meant you could go in there, find a physical movie, rent it for a short period, watch it, then return it. Pretty
with
simple.
DVDs.
Well, for anybody that had the pleasure.
When I was a little kid, my brother would get me my dad would give my brother money, and then I would go to the Blockbuster store that was like maybe, I don't know, like a 25 minute walk away. And I would walk there and then walk back, and I'd bring back the DVDs, and my brother and my dad would be like, yippee! We'd watch movies together. My mom might be cooking or something. It was so cute.
Visiting Blockbuster
so
in
fun.
their lifetime, you will know it was far more than this.
It was
the
so
local
cool.
Blockbuster I used to
And it had video games. My brother had a PlayStation 3, and I remember him getting some games. It was awesome. I think like one of them was Final Fantasy VIII. He kept trying to play it and beat it.
to as a child was in a very British precinct near my childhood home, featuring a co-op, a fish and chip shop, a Chinese, and of course, Blockbuster. As I was writing this, I actually went on Street View and set the date to 2008, and I was flooded with memories when I saw that blue store silhouette.
That's so
next door to this specific Blockbuster was a florist. So whenever me and my mum would be in the precinct, she'd wander in there to look at the flowers, and I'd head next door.
Oh, that's so cute.
There I'd stand, opposite the blue storefront, the glass doors flashing a quick glimpse of the interior. Then as you step in, you're met with that iconic block.
And the smell of the video rental store, it was always kind of like musky. I don't know about you guys.
Blockbuster interior, blue and yellow decor, and aisles containing a sea of movies.
The carpet was
and
kind
I
of stinky.
was ready to dive in. Now, all of these movies were organised into sections, genres, and this only made things more fun. I'd run to the action section and look at all the cool covers.
I'd go to the
Then
video
walk
game
straight past the
section.
romance section to get to the sci-fi, as I'd soak up all the Star Wars movies I'd seen countless times.
My brother did that. We sat down and we watched every single Star Wars in chronological order. But it was this one, and then this one. Not da like that.
Movies I'd seen countless times. All whilst learning and being introduced to films I'd
We did
never
4,
seen
5,
before.
6, then
picking
1,
up the
2,
box
3.
and reading the synopsis. Then I'd notice when new films had been added to each section. It was a bit like earlier when I mentioned you look for a movie to watch and end up having more fun just looking at the movies. It was a physical, far more interactive personification of that. But then there was the horror section. I'd always have to hype myself.
Oh my god! I still have trauma from my dad renting The Grudge on DVD and putting it on the TV. And I walked into the room right when she goes like, oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. I couldn't sleep for like 3 weeks.
Book to venture over there. The horror DVD covers alone would scare me.
That this guy's traumatized just like me.
Sometimes I'd almost dare myself to go over there, like a test of bravery.
Aw,
in
that is so
hindsight,
cute.
I was a 7-year-old looking at a bunch of films.
Ooh, 28 Days Later is a good one too. That one scared me too. The Ring was scary. Wait, American Psycho's a horror movie? I guess it's like a psychological thriller, I suppose.
Films that certainly weren't made for me. Then I'd go over to the family section as a palate cleanser. A little more my style. Then after you'd perused the numerous movies inside the store, you could then head outside the store. Ooh. Yes, you heard me right. Just outside the door of Blockbuster would be the discount DVD bin. Oh, this was like a graveyard of movies. Any actor or director's worst nightmare. Crappy comedy movies, box office flops, or just bizarre artsy films. Basically, any movie you'd see featured on the Joseph Zepi channel. And because they'd been sitting outside for so long, some of them would be soggy from the rain, or the cupboards would be sun-damaged and forgotten about to rot away. But who cares? Because they were cheap as chips, even though I think nobody actually ever bought them. So once you'd eventually picked out something you liked the look of, you'd look down the middle aisle, and there sat
was the counter.
It was usually manned by some sort of film nerd, film student, failed director.
And then you'd give them your little card that's probably your parents or your older brothers,
or somebody that just needed money. Or all four, with the most 2000s facial hair ever. Now, because I was a bit of a bad boy, I'd pick up an 18-rated movie, walk right up to the counter, stare the worker right in the eyes, and then quickly hand the DVD to my mum because I was scared and far too young. Then she'd pull out her Blockbuster card. Now, to this day, I'm still not entirely sure what these did, because I never actually owned one. But upon a Google, it turns out this was literally your Blockbuster ID.
It literally shows if you're late or not, and then if you owe money as well, It's pretty standard.
Quite obvious now that I think about it. So she'd hand over the blue master key in the form of a plastic card. The worker would scan it, you'd pay a small price, and boom. This DVD was yours for the next 24 to 48 hours. Then you'd race home and watch said movie. Or movies if you bought multiple. Then sometime over the next couple of days, you'd make your way back to the closest Blockbuster and return it. But the best bit about the return, you'd
put it in the slot. Oh my god, I just remembered that. The fucking slot.
Didn't even need to socialize with the worker, because on the exterior wall of the store, next to the soggy DVDs, was a quick drop slot. Like a mailbox for watched movies, so the workers could open it from the inside.
I'd ask my parents or my brother if I could put it in the slot, because it was fun.
And return all the DVDs.
I did that for library books as well.
So this whole process seems pretty cool, right? The concept of renting something, watching it, then returning it. But wait, you've seen nothing yet.
See what's up.
Whilst Blockbuster was great alone, well, with your mum, it was even better with friends. As a child, Blockbuster was the backbone of every great sleepover. The amount of times...
Oh my god, you were privileged enough. My parents only did it if they felt like it. If I wanted to watch something, we had to like use one of our old DVDs.
Have a friend come round to my house, or vice versa, on a Friday night. Then you'd go on an adventure to Blockbuster. The iconic blue light shining through the darkness like a beacon of joy. You'd wander in, both look around, and then pick out a movie or three for the weekend. But that wasn't all. At the counter, they sold popcorn, crisps.
We used to live in a society, bro, chat. God, you'd get like these shitty games. You'd rent them for like $2 for like 3 days or something. If they were like really bad. If it was a new release, it would be like more expensive, obviously. Oh my god. Dude, and it was like a watering hole too, because I remember my brother like met people there, because he was more sociable than I was. He's like more of an extrovert than I am. I remember... because he's older than me, I'd just be like holding his hand or something, and then his friends would like be there, and they'd be like, "Oh, hey, Alana, hey, what's up? Oh, how's your little sister? Oh, she's so cute. Oh."
And ice cream, literally all a child could need.
Oh my god, ice cream!
Night. Any night that started with a trip to Blockbuster was bound to be a good one. Oh, and I haven't even mentioned the video games. That's right, Blockbuster didn't just sell movies.
There it is.
They had a whole section packed full of...
Oh my god, PS3, yes! This is literally what I saw. Oh my god, this is such a flashback. And then if you really liked a game, you'd go and fucking buy it sometimes too. They would have a buy section, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Brand new and old video games. Arguably my favourite part of the store. Me and my friend used to do this thing where we'd go to Blockbuster
PS3
on a Friday night,
it was ass, but it was great
and spend all weekend trying to beat it before the rental period ran out. And speaking of this rental period, the amount of times you'd take a game out, play the shit out of it, and then it was time to return it, and you didn't want to part with it. But Blockbuster thought of this too. You could go to the counter and extend your rental period. So you could go straight back to playing more of the game.
Yeah, because if it was ass, then you could just return it and not play it. Yeah, it was a good system. Because they knew that, like, I don't know, maybe you rented the wrong video game. So you just bring it back.
Every single child knew that one kid who would never return their Blockbuster games.
Oh my
You just see a copy of the game with a fat Blockbuster rental sticker on it.
True, actually.
3 years after they'd got it from the store. Yeah. Who am I kidding? We were all that child. Everybody had at least one thing from Blockbuster.
Hell no, I'm not a thief.
They forgot to return, gathering dust. And honestly, they probably still own it to this day. And let's say there was a movie or a game you rented and really enjoyed, you could always go back to Blockbuster and buy a full...
I'm not Delulu. I swear I was like, dude, I remember doing that with my brother. I think he did that with fucking COD, or it was like the Batman game or something.
Copy of the game to own
my
forever.
God, yeah!
Now, of course, Blockbuster was a product
of its time. It's a great deal.
In September of 2000, Netflix literally offered their entire business to Blockbuster for $50 million. And Blockbuster swiftly rejected their offer. Then with the introduction and popularity of online streaming, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy in 2010, and
yeah, well, they fucked up.
By 2014, all their stores had vanished off the high streets. Well, except the one remaining one in Oregon. Maybe I'll go there for a video one day.
Oh, which ones are the ones left? There's like 2 or 3 in the entirety of America. How many Blockbusters are left in the US? 1 in Oregon. There's only 1 left? Oh, so they shut down the other 3? Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I thought there was like at least 2 or 3 more. You just said that? Yeah, but sometimes videos make mistakes. I just wanted to like make sure. I think Alaska's closed recently. Oh shit, really? When did Alaska's Blockbuster close? 2018, before fully closing on liquidation sales. Damn!
And as of 2026,
so
Netflix is now valued at around $450 billion. Whilst there is something great about streaming services, a press of a button and you've got endless movies to browse and watch, there is something missing. I know it's been said 1,000 times, but in a world...
You don't leave the house, you don't talk to anybody, there's no socialization, there's no watering hole for you to engage with other people in your community. You don't get to like meet people that might have like-minded opinions on video games or movies that you might be standing at. Yeah, like no common interests. Yeah, no physical thing to touch. Like you don't appreciate it as much. I don't know. Like, yeah, for the sake of convenience is great, but like at this point, what community? But that's part of the problem is that you don't have the community because of this type of shit.
Full of instantly streamed music and movies at your fingertips, where you don't actually own anything, just paying a subscription each month to access them. I think people are just starting to miss physical media. You see it now with the resurgence of people buying vinyls and record players to feel more connected to their favourite artists, to own something tangible, something timeless. I mean, I've gotten really into movies this year. I mean, like, really into movies. I think I've watched more films this year than I have in my entire life. I'm just catching up on all the ones I've missed from being not a film person. And
or no, being a kid, like, I don't know.
I found myself wandering into stores like HMV or CX and picking up physical copies of movies I've watched and loved just to own and collect them. Not to mention that
I did that with, soundtracks for, like, video games.
Is nowhere near as popular as it used to be, and now when a new film comes out, people just wait for it to go onto streaming so they can watch it at their makeshift home theatre. And whilst I can't revive being a child and walking into Blockbuster whilst my mum looked at flowers next door, or on a Friday night with my friends we picked up a game to binge, and the hardest decision that week was what flavour ice cream we wanted, I guess I've just been reflecting recently. From the very start of time, there has been some exquisite collaborations, beautiful pairings, elegant unions, made matches, lock and keys, yin and yangs, iconic duos,
popcorn
other halves,
and
twin
movies,
flames, meant to be's. But this,
Gamer
that's what I call
Subs!
a collaboration.
Big ad. W ad. Soon this channel is going to change! I'm very excited for what's to come. If you would like more content, Twitch second channel. What's changing? I don't like it. I love his little outro. It's so cute. I hate change. Change is scary. Yeah, what's happening to him, bro? What's happening? I hope he's okay. I love Giuseppe. He hasn't made like lots of videos recently. We watched a bunch of his stuff a couple years ago. Yeah. England? 40 minutes? Holy shit. 40-minute video on England? We watched this one. Moving Out in a Nutshell. Oh, maybe we should watch this one sometime. I have my own moving out stories. They were fucking awful. Like someone lying to me about leasing, and it turns out I was sub-leasing and it wasn't like legal, and I didn't know, and then I got kicked out, and that was awful and traumatizing. Because I didn't have a fucking place to live. It was horrible. Yeah, they lied to me. I didn't know that. Yeah. You got sublease scammed? Yeah, the bitch lied to me. She said that she owned the place, and then it turns out she doesn't, and then it turns out that I was subleasing from her, and it's like super illegal. Yeah. Did you report her? No, I was like 21 or 22. I didn't know. I was panicking. I just like I don't know. I just panicked because I was like young. I was like, fuck, dude. What do I do? I was panicked. 20 years ago. True.